Hello, welcome to Daily Tech Digest for January 23rd. Kickstarting today is a major privacy headline. TechCrunch is reporting that Microsoft has provided the FBI with BitLocker encryption keys to help unlock suspects' laptops. While we often think of encryption as mathematical shield, this highlights the centralized key management reality in enterprise and consumer Windows environments. And it's a stark reminder for security engineers. If your keys are backed up to a cloud provider, they are technically accessible via legal process. It puts the manage your own keys debate right back into stop spotlight. And if you use BitLocker in the enterprise, those keys have generally been backed up already. Moving on to Cloudflare, if you noticed network jitters yesterday, and here's why. Cloudflare just dropped a post-mortem on a route leak incident that hit on January 22nd. So it's a couple of days ago. So route leaks, where the network creates black hole by advertising IP prefixes that it shouldn't, are a bane of network reliability engineering. Cloudflare's breakdown details exactly the propagation that happened and the steps that they're taking to harden their BGP filtering. It's a quick technical read for anyone managing edge infrastructure. Moving into software architecture, we have fascinating analysis of the original Steve Yegge Gastown article. So this article breaks down that experimental agent orchestrator that manages dozens of coding agents in a Mad Max style factory. It also explores the concept of vibecoding, the term that's been coined a while ago by Andrei Karpathy, for letting LLMs handle the implementation details. If you want to understand the bottlenecks of scaling autonomous agents beyond simple chatbots, this visual guide um, is essential reading, and you can, of course, read the original article too. You should. It's a fun experiment, at least. Um, if you write C++, you know that the standard is massive, sometimes too massive. The Chromium team has updated their style guide with a list of explicitly banned C++ features. This isn't just nitpicking, it's a technical governance document detailing which parts of the modern C++ standard are forbidden in the Chrome codebase due to binary size, memory safety, or complexity concerns. And it's a fascinating look at how massive project creates its own subset of language to maintain stability. Side note, they just removed garbage collection. Who knew that C++ had it? On backend engineering front, we have great case study titled Replacing Protobuf with Rust. The article dives into swapping out protocol buffers for native Rust serialization methods. The author walks through the performance trade-offs and the ergonomic benefits of using Rust types directly, and the friction of maintaining protofiles versus native structs. If you are architecting high-performance distributed systems or RPC layers, this is a compelling argument for language-native serialization where interoperability isn't the primary bottleneck. Remember, last week we had an article about directly dumping memory, mapping memory directly to Rust structures. This is pretty cool that this is happening now. To AI again. OpenAI released technical breakdown called Unrolling the Codex Agent Loop. So the post peels back layers of how their coding agents actually function, specifically how the model enters the loop of writing code, executing it during the output, and iterating. They discuss the architectural challenges of unrolling this process to make it more deterministic and debuggable. It's a solid read for anyone trying to move beyond simple chatbots into building reliable autonomous loops. And again, GitHub Copilot, that's VS Code extension, has been open source now, and there's some other harnesses that are becoming open source. In AI research, more AI research, Hugging Face is spotlighting Waypoint 1 from Overworld. This is a real-time interactive video diffusion model. So the breakthrough here is the interactive part. Unlike standard video generation where you prompt and wait, Waypoint 1 aims for generation speeds that allow for immediate feedback, potentially opening doors for AI-generated game environments or responsive simulations. The model weighs and technical details are up on this blog, and you've seen the game simulations before. The latest one, I think, was from Google that actually tried to keep in memory the context. And of course, there's online simulation in inference-based Minecraft. That's pretty cool always to watch. Here's one for Linux networking nerds. The new post titled Killing the ISP Alliance details how to build distributed broadband network gateway using eBPF and XDP. Instead of buying expensive proprietary hardware appliances, the offer demonstrates how to offload packet processing directly into the Linux kernel at the earliest possible stage. It's a masterclass in modern Linux networking and showing just how powerful commodity hardware has become when you bypass the standard TCP/IP stack overhead. Time for a tool recommendation. A developer just dropped Whosthere. So it's a land discovery tool written in Go. What makes this stand out is the interface. It uses really a slick modern terminal user interface to visualize network scans. If you're tired of parsing raw and map output and want something lighter that looks good in your terminal, check this out. It's a great example of how Go is dominating the CLI tooling space right now. Looks sweet. And finally, a bit of hacker archaeology resurfacing today. The project from 2020 is making rounds again, where a developer successfully booted a PC from a vinyl record. They encoded the bootloader binary into audio waveforms, pressed onto the vinyl, and then used the BIOS capable of reading the audio input. It's completely impractical, incredibly slow, and absolutely brilliant. Just a reminder that literally anything can be storage if you try hard enough. See you.